Welcome everybody to It Came From Facebook. We're looking at wretched motorcycle listings from Facebook because there's not that many wretched ones on Craigslist anymore. This video format is very well known to you who are longtime fans of the channel. I used to do It Came From Craigslist. Love that format, and I thought, why don't we bring it back a little bit? So we're going to browse the listings today and see what we can find. What's up, squids? It's your sweet Papa Yam here. We all know winter is a tough time for motorcyclists. The roads are icy, the wind is biting, and the Busas are hibernating. But fear not, we've got something special for you today. We're shaking things up and doing something wild. For the first time ever, we are giving away a top-of-the-line gaming PC. This $4,500 monster is gonna go to one of you out there watching right now. Feast your eyes on the RTS 5000X, an ultra high-end powerhouse that's ready to elevate your gaming experience to the next level. From high-speed racing to virtual adventures, this bad boy's got you covered. It features a 14th generation i9 Intel processor, 64 gigabytes of RAM, and a 4090 graphics card that's ready to tackle anything you could want. Oh yeah, it's liquid cooled as well. Don't miss your chance to go wide open and yeet yourself into the sun, even when you're on the couch and when the weather is terrible, with this awesome gaming PC. And I must admit, I'm a bit of a gaming noob, but after getting this thing in the shop, I kind of want one for myself. And seriously, with specs like these, you can crank all the settings to maximum on all of your favorite games, and they are going to look amazing. You can get all that ray tracing craziness you want all day long. So how do you get entered to win? Easy peasy. Head over to yamanoob.co and any purchase you make will get you entered to win this gaming PC. Pick out anything you want, any memberships, cold weather riding gear, t-shirts, hats, all that good stuff. No codes required. Every single order is going to be entered to win this thing. Oh yeah, it's also open to the entire continental United States, which is pretty cool as well. But act fast, because this giveaway is only live for the next 2 weeks. Go and check out the website to see all the official rules and the official end date for this PC giveaway. So what are you waiting for? This monster is about to redefine your gaming experience. Head over to our store now for your chance to spend this off-season in style. This is one you don't want to miss, but time is running out. Good luck and get entered to win this amazing gaming PC. Okay, let's look at this Yamaha YZF here. We don't see what kind of motorcycle it is. It looks to be an R7 maybe? Nope, R6. We see the multiple pipes there. Any other photos of this? No other photos of this Yamaha R6 here. That's never a good sign. You want to see several photos of the bike. Seller says, moving to Houston, need to get rid of it. 2017 Yamaha R6 ABS limited edition. Wants $9,500 for a 7-year-old Yamaha R6 with 11,000 miles, I think it was. Really not too bad. At least the R6 prices are now a little bit more in line with normal. We don't have this guy trying to sell it for 15 grand or whatever. It says clear blue title, still have the original fairings, cat deleted titanium exhaust, servo buddy, brand new monster fairings kit, mirrored windscreen, total squid move. Other than that, completely stock, still have all the stock parts, needs a left mirror, it wasn't dropped, had a box fall on it. Come on, man. You're gonna make me believe that a box fell on this bike. You didn't just drop it in a parking lot or something? Please. I don't believe that for a second. Relatively clean listing, but the thing is, without more photos, this is one that I would have to pass on. I mean, this was really in the market for an R6. I think I would have to pass on this one just because I don't have enough information. So I'm going to rate this one 7 out of 10. The price is decent. We're going to move on. All right, 2006 Yamaha Perfect Superbike 1000cc for $4,500. Perfect Superbike. I did not know Yamaha made that model. This is beautiful R1 Superbike. Runs perfect, super low miles, clean title, fastest bike on the road. You will beat any other bike. No problems at all. any other, doesn't matter what you bring. This bike will beat all of them. Bring your Busas, bring your H2s. This is the fastest bike. We found it, folks. We're done. Everything works. The bike cosmetically looks amazing. New tires, new battery, oil change recently, brakes done recently, bike 100% serviced. You can just get on and ride. We'll deliver for free within 30 miles if you buy it. This guy is motivated. This guy's got bills to pay. This guy said, I need to get this thing out of here. 10,000 miles on a 2006 R1 is pretty damn good. It's got the frame painted though. That was not a factory option from Yamaha as far as I understand. Definitely have some mods done. We have the little tail tidy here. This R1 is pre-crossplane, so this has the normal 1000cc on it, the 998, before they went with the crossplane crank. We do have a video component with it though, so let's take a listen to the bike. Sounds pretty healthy. Just doing a quick little video walk around. Nice, yeah. honestly, for 4,500 bucks, this is what I tell you guys all the time. If you want to go stupid fast, get a mid-2000s liter bike. That's it. That's all you have to do. This bike, I mean, he's not wrong. It's very, very fast. It's not going to outrun every other bike ever, but you can do a lot with these. If you just want to go race and beat people up, any car you see, whatever, this is the way to do it. 4,500 bucks, absolute squid missile. These are stupidly fast. So yeah, I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. It's actually pretty clean. There's some questionable mods that I don't know are factory or not, like this frame. I don't think that was painted that way from factory. Everything else looks relatively clean, though. I think this would be a good bike. Moving on. All right, 2016 Yamaha R3. This is extremely close to the bike that I started riding on. I had a 2015 red Yamaha R3 9 years ago that I bought that motorcycle. This guy wants $1,800 for it, driven 19,000 miles. It looks pretty much in complete shape. Doesn't look even modified at all. What are we saying here? That's a very, very low price. Bike has been sitting for a little over a year. Needs a starter, which I have the part, and a starter relay. Custom exhaust with a tune. Tune has caused a check engine light to come on. Minor exterior scratches from the bike falling on the previous owner. Have the title and plate for it. $1,800 firm, must pick up. No, it doesn't run. That's why it's so cheap. This could be a good buy if you know what you're doing and you can fix it. This is the type of bike where if you have a little bit of know-how, you can maybe pick this up and flip it for $3,000 if you can fix it. But that's the question, if you can fix it. If there's a tune that's causing check engine lights and some other stuff, to me, it sounds like this bike has maybe a couple red flags, maybe some gremlins, some underlying issues that we don't want to address here. I would personally pass on this motorcycle. I think it's a bit of a basket case, but God bless you, my friend. Hope you get around to selling it. Good luck. All right, here's a special one, a classic one. Ducati 748 with the classic 916 body style, the little brother to the 916. Really cool looking motorcycle. Classic, a 2002 with the single-sided swing arm, the 3-spoke wheels. I mean, does it get any more classic than this? Guy wants $7,400 for it. Not a bad price if you're looking for a classic Ducati middleweight superbike. This is the one to get. We had a yellow 1098 in the shop from 2008 back in 2021. Really cool motorcycle, really fun to ride. So this guy says, great looking Ducati 748. All maintenance is up to date and includes some mods such as a tail tidy and bar and mirrors. Here are some of the issues. Cracked temp and speedo gauges, cracked front headlight. I plan on fixing both of these in the next 2 weeks. So I was listed 4 days ago, and it's in Cumland. Nice sticker right there. Bike is located in Cumland. Hopefully he did not do that to the bike. We wouldn't want that. Interesting listing here. Kind of cool, kind of unique. Ducati 748. I think these are great bikes, man. They're really cool. They have the classic trellis frame. This is like true blue Ducati. This is pre-VW days. This is like when Ducati made the classic Ducatis. So I think it's cool. I think it's I'm glad it's out on the road. I'm going to rate it an 8 out of 10. Pretty clean listing. Some weird issues, but it's a Ducati, of course. What do you expect? 15,000 miles is relatively low, but I will say 15,000 miles is right when the timing belts need to be redone on these bikes, if I remember correctly. So that's probably why this guy's looking to sell it, because he probably got quoted an insane amount of money to do that service, and he's like, I'm just going to get rid of this thing, because I've seen a lot of Ducatistas do that. So moving on. Oh, we have a very sad motorcycle here. 1990 Honda Shadow, 600 bucks, 9,999 miles, parts bike, no title, 6 or best offer. So this guy clearly just trying to dump this thing, get rid of it. It's always interesting, bikes with no titles and just parts. It's like, what happened, you know? What happened to this thing for it to have led such a sullen life, to have ended up in such a sad place? And, you know, it's hard to say. It's hard to say what led to this moment where this bike is now sitting in someone's driveway after 34 years and just being sold as a parts bike. Just makes you wonder, you know, makes you wonder the life it lived, who bought it new, what they use it for. I'm sure there's many stories on this motorcycle, but this is a hard pass for me. Photos are all kind of far away. That's your first red flag there. If the photos are really far away, bike isn't in good shape. 100% no. So I'm going to pass on this one. All right, here we go. We're venturing into the world of weird. These are classic on marketplaces. It's the mid-2000s chopper. There's a 2007 Big Dog motorcycle Bulldog for 14 grand. You can see all the chrome, all the big tire, all the mid-2000s energy. Yeah, of course it's some god-awful chopper. Hey, went on a big ride with it, so clearly it can go places. 14 grand is a lot of money, but I'm sure he paid way more than that back in the day, if he did buy it back in the day. It's relatively clean, for all things considered. 13,000 miles on it is actually way more than I would have ever thought you'd put on something like this. So it looks like it's maybe a consignment agreement with Dream Machines of Austin down there. Look how long this thing is. Look at this. Look at this custom job here. The frame is so extended. Look at the rake on this thing. Absolutely ridiculous. I'd love to ride a chopper at some point. But I gotta say, this line right here, very pleasing. Very pleasing line right through here. Okay, seller's description. Make me an offer. I've decided to sell my 2007 Big Dog Bulldog. This is a beautiful bike, and while I don't need to sell it, I just had a baby 3 years ago and don't have time to ride it. This bike has always been stored indoors. It was Big Dog's flagship bike in 2007. 117 cubic inch EFI, Baker 6-speed, RHD, and many extras. This is a must-see. Is in excellent condition, service every year, and not one issue. Runs great, head turner for sure, and so reliable. New battery. I've had so many upgrades on this bike, i.e. the sissy bar, extra seats, helmets, Vance & Hines pipe, new headlight, Big Dog travel bag, bike cover, service manual, and much more. Custom quick disconnect battery connection as well. So I gotta say, this guy lovingly owned this bike, man. He lovingly owned it, maintained it, appreciated it, and that is more than I can say for a lot of cursed chopper owners that I've seen. A lot of cursed chopper guys buy these, never do anything with them. They sit in the garage and they just collect dust and eventually break down because they're not being ran. It's a cool bike, It's going to be difficult to sell just because these are not the zeitgeist anymore. It's also like whoever wanted one of these bought them back in the day. Nobody wants a 15, 16-year-old chopper bike when they could just get some normal cruiser today that's new on the dealership floors. You know what I'm saying? These are also just like not really what's cool right now. I hate to say it, but it's also like a very, very boomer thing to own. So you're going to have to find another like 50, 60 plus year old guy who wants something like this and has 14 grand for a toy. That's what this is. It's a toy. So kind of a hard sell. Clean condition though. Good motorcycle. So yeah, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. Why not? All right, 1999 Honda rat bike. Not rat rod, nothing like that. Just a bike for rats. And I see it, This looks like it would be in a swamp somewhere, maybe in the corners of a sewer. If you think about the dudes that the Ninja Turtles would fight, they would ride something like this, right? Some decrepit rat bike. Yes, of course it has heat wrapped exhaust and 2 into 2, or just like just the loudest exhaust setup possible, other than just putting a megaphone on open headers, is what this thing has. Of course it does. Ape hangers on the Honda rat bike is also an interesting touch. Of course you got them big old puffy chrome grips. You gotta have those, man. Come on now. It's it's got style and charm. I love the pizza box seat here. This looks like a Domino's pizza that was folded up in a certain way and maybe blasted or thrown into a volcano at some point and then emerged. Actually, this whole bike looks like it was thrown into a volcano, if I'm being perfectly honest. It's not blacked out, but rather dusted out. Maybe that's a vibe for it. So, 1999 Honda rat bike, 750cc engine, runs very good. It was a project bike. It was purple and now in satin black. It was purple. It was red. I don't care. What's the color nowadays? I moved the rear fender lower to change its look. It comes with straight pipes. I have some other parts that comes with it to make it complete. For sale for $9,999 or best offer cash. I have title on hand with name of previous owner on it. Unknown miles, no gas, no battery, so I can't have it started for you. Yeah, this to me screams of questionable decisions. The price is reflective for what it is, and that makes sense. I think you're going to have a hard time selling this thing. I think it's most likely going to end up in a junkyard. It already kind of looks like a junkyard bike, if I'm being totally honest. So, Honda rat bike built for rats, for little vermin in the sewers. We're going to give it a 3 out of 10. This one's a hard pass for me. Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby! 2005 Suzuki Hayabusa. We always find... Man, I've been telling y'all for years now. For years. Go on your local listings. You will find a Busa that is true Busa boy spec. Look at this thing. Chrome frame, extended swing arm, little shorty exhaust, two-tone paint scheme. Wants $10,000 for it, baby. 10 G's, 10 large. Bring your best. Bring a trailer. Look at this bad boy. Ooh, with the blue halogen lights. Ooh, with the chrome grips. Ooh, baby, with the single seat cowl. Absolutely magnificent Busa. Period correct. Probably hasn't been ridden since 2006. If you really want to feel... All you Zoomers out there tell me, it was better in the past and blah, blah, blah. Okay, go outside, have no phone, and ride this thing. That was the mid-2000s. Go to a place and hope that your friends will meet you there. That was the love with it. So, this seller says, selling the bike to get another toy. Nothing's wrong with it. I just want something else. I'm open to trade. Also, case-swapped Hondas or Acuras. Also, Buick Regal Cash is king, asking there's no periods here at all. This is one giant run-on sentence. Our public educational system has just failed us. Asking 10K OBO, feel free to shoot over an offer. Lots of chrome, 300 fat tire kit. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Shoot me offers for trade. I like a lot of stuff, thank you. For the love of God, if you sell this motorcycle, invest in Grammarly, invest in a course to improve your written communication skills, because this was very, very difficult to read. I would highly encourage and implore you to do that. It will help you tremendously in all facets of your life to be able to have a handle on the written language in English. It could be in Spanish, whatever you want. Whatever language you want to choose, just make sure you know how to write in it. Absolutely beautiful, period correct Busa. It ain't worth 10 G's. You're going to be lucky to get 6 for this, if I'm being totally honest. Nobody really wants a stretched out, chromed, period correct Busa anymore. You might just have this as your whole toy. Now, this is a first over here. Look at this windshield. I did not clock this. This is the lightest smoke. This is vape smoke, perhaps. Vape dust, you could say. With the Busa logo on the windshield. You can see it there. In case it wasn't clear. In case this guy is coming at you and you didn't realize you were looking at a freaking Busa, it's got the logo right there too, so you don't forget. So I'm sure maybe on the back he has a Busa on it. No, I thought maybe he would have had it back here, so that way, from a 360-degree perspective, you could understand this is a Hayabusa. I'm going to rate this one just because the price is so goddamn high. You're never going to get 10 grand for this. Listed 5 weeks ago, still sitting there. I'm going to rate this one a 6 out of 10. That's what I'm going to do for you today. That's what I can do for you today. That's all I can do for you, and I'm going to have to keep it moving. But it wouldn't be a classic episode without a Busa, would it? Look at this bad boy. It's beautiful. All right, last one of the day here. A 2023 Yamaha YZF R-1 for $6,500. Reduced down in price, I might add. But the title says 2023 Yamaha YZF R-1. So we're trying to clickbait us here. I see. Practically new 2023 YZF R3 with ABS and Phantom Purple with 32 miles on it. Minor scuffs, small dent on windshield cowling, and scratch on mirror assembly on all right side. Fender eliminator kit, flush mount purple signals, and programmable integrated LED tail lights from TSD Industry all come installed on the bike. Still have the original fender and front signals in good condition if desired. Will include motorcycle cover, kryptonite chain, and an Invoxia tracker. Will also sell Icon Airflight helmet and Alpine Stars gloves, 2 keys, manual for the bike, and 2 keys for the kryptonite lock. PM for more information if still interested. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened with this bike because I already know. Somebody bought this motorcycle and they dropped it within riding it a few miles. They also, I guess, dragged it through the parts catalog and put some little touches and little things on it before they even rode the damn thing. And now they decided they are scared and they don't want to ride anymore. Totally fair. Motorcycle is not for everybody, but I guarantee you, if you call this person, they will say, "Oh, yeah, there's a lien on the bike, and can you help me pay off the title and the loan and blah, blah, blah?" And it's like, no. You take care of your loan. I'm not paying off your loan for you. This is classic case. Also, the fact that they're trying to sell off the gear and the keys and the cover and everything else. This is kind of sad, though, honestly. Like, yeah, but You can't ask $6,500 for this bike, though. You bought it. Somebody owned it. You can go and buy a brand spanking new R3 on the dealership for $6,200, $6,500 out the door, tax, title, license, everything ready to go. But since you bought it and you want to sell it already, you're going to have to take a loss on it. You're going to have to sell this thing for $5,000. I don't know what to tell you. And you're going to have to also pay off the loan. Title is not mentioned here in the listing description. So yeah, cool bike, cool color, but very clearly a very identifiable situation happening here. Especially when you consider this got like small dents and scuffs and 32 miles on it. Yeah, pretty silly. So I'm gonna rate this one a 7 out of 10 for obfuscating the truth a little bit. And that's gonna wrap up It Came From Facebook for today. If you guys enjoyed this, let me know in the comments down below. I'm happy to do more of these episodes. These are a lot of fun for me to do. I love trawling through listings and seeing what people wrote. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I truly do appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next one. See you later. Keep watching, Gabby!